Alright guys, welcome to the Roan Review. This is the channel where we review anything and everything, and that includes Sam's Club Pizza. Today I am at Sam's Club. I'm going to try out their food offerings, check out their food court, and see if I can provide you guys with some useful information. So I actually stepped into a Sam's Club for the first time, 3 weeks ago. And upon walking in, of course, it looked exactly like its most famous competitor, Costco. And so my immediate thought was, okay, do they have a food court here as well? And what does that look like? What are the prices like? How does the food taste? And I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised. For one thing, I realized that the pricing was similar. And so I just wanted to share this with you guys. And hopefully, if you're thinking about going to Sam's Club, becoming a member, or just checking out their food, hopefully this is helpful. All right, guys, so I just walked in here, and this is what it looks like. I mean, if you've been a Costco, basic same layout, it's a warehouse full of stuff that you can buy in bulk and save some money. So I actually just walked in without a membership, and that's one of the things that I wanted to point out, is that you don't need a membership to eat at the cafe here. So if you're considering that you don't want a membership, you just want the food, you can definitely do that. And this is what it looks like. Alright, so the first thing you're going to notice if you order here, you do have to wait in line. So that's different from Costco, where you can order at a kiosk, which I do think is a little better. It feels less of a wait when you can order at a kiosk and just kind of stand around for your number to be called. Honestly, every other factor does make Sam's Club better. So as you can see here, you have the choice to just pick up bottles of soda and pick up salads if you want. So there's Cobb salad, chicken Caesar salad, all there. And at the top right there, you can even get sushi. And for the price of $7.85, you can get those 3 rolls there. As far as the pizza, they always have cheese, pepperoni, and meat lovers available, ready to be picked up. If you do want a whole pie, however, that's where you will have to wait about 10 minutes. They serve Pepsi products here, so they have all the standard Pepsi fountain drinks. And as far as condiments, again, I will give Costco a point here, because Costco, you have those squeeze mechanisms that you can just squeeze it onto your hot dog and whatnot. Here, you do have to unwrap the actual condiment packets and then apply it manually. And here's just a quick shot of the ready-to-go pizzas that you can get. So you got cheese here, pepperoni, and the meat lovers, which is 4 different types of meats, as well as the hot dog. I will say this, the one area where Sam's Club really shines is the variety in their menu. So take a look at this menu here, and you'll see that you can get a whole bunch of stuff that you can't get at Costco. Alright, so I'm back in my car, and it's time to taste test these things. Now, obviously, food, super subjective. So whatever I say, obviously, it's going to be my opinion. I will say this, I love food. I like to cook, and I like to go all out to see how or what I can do with the food and the meals that I cook to make them taste as good as possible. And yeah, I just appreciate food in every way. So I definitely care about what my food tastes like, and I appreciate it when it's really good. So let's just give these a taste test. Now, as you've noticed, the pricing obviously is such a huge plus for these food courts. Sam's Club is a little cheaper, but keep in mind that's because the portions are a little smaller, so the Costco, pizza and hot dog specifically are a little bigger. But let's check out the taste and see what that tastes like. That's a solid beef hot dog. Tastes good. There's a good flavor to it, well seasoned. It's got that nice skin where you bite down into it, and there's a little snap. And even if it's smaller than the Costco one, it's still pretty large. The bun does its job. It's not overwhelming, as you can see, so I like that, because I hate it when the bun's like overly large, or it is bigger or longer than the hot dog, which is not the case here, as you can see. That's without condiments. Obviously, you can add any sort of condiments that you'd like, but I don't think it needs it. Not this one. All right, so let's try out the pizza real quick, and I'm gonna start off with the cheese slice here. Now, again, I'm not a food reviewer. I'm not a pizza reviewer, so I'm not gonna talk to you about mouthfeel or anything like that. I don't even know what that, to this day, I don't know what that means. But I will tell you, if I enjoy this bite that I have here, and of course, I've already had this, so I already know. Oh yeah. For the price that I paid for this, it's a no-brainer. Honestly, it's comparable to Costco's pizza. Either one will work. There may be in 0.5 difference between the two. I mean, on a good day, you know, one can be better than the other. The difference is so small that it's not even worth really saying which one's better. I think the bigger point is that you can get something that tastes as good as this. So this is like a solid 7.5 out of 10. And for the price that you pay for it, it's just amazing. It's flavorful, well seasoned. And that to me is really what makes food good, right? It's if you can taste it and it has flavor. That's as simple as food can get, and if it has those two things, it's good to me at least. So, all right, so I haven't actually had their pepperoni yet, but I would imagine it tastes like the cheese one with pepperoni on top. So let's give that a try. Now this is kind of what I mean. So like the particular pie that they got this from, there was one right next to it that was thinner. And I was really hoping that they were going to take from that one, but they did not. So I got this thicker piece. To me, that's a little too much bread compared to the cheese and the pepperoni and the sauce. So like that's what I mean by like on a good day or a bad day, either Costco's or Sam's will win out on top. So again, just depending on how it's cooked that day can tilt the scales. But yeah, that's a basic look at what you can get from Sam's Club, the food court. So as you'll see in the menu there, that'll pop up. So many different choices, and I think that was one of the things that really stood out to me. So two things is the fact that it was as cheap as Costco, if not cheaper. Again, though, smaller sizes, but still cheaper. And just the variety of the menu kind of blew me away. If you are looking for a budget meal for lunch, maybe for dinner, the fact that you can walk into Sam's Club even without a membership, I think is just kind of incredible. So something to think about. The food is, you know, it's not out of this world by any means, but it's good for what it is. I would say it's above average for the price that you pay for it. So I hope that helps give you a bit of an idea. Of course, food is super subjective, but I'm a huge foodie, and these tasted pretty good to me. So hope that helps, and yeah, I hope you check it out.